Hello, everybody, and welcome to Athanasius Ventures channel once again. I am Athanasius Manji Albert by name. All right, in this channel, we talk about cryptocurrency, entrepreneurship, and leadership. Just look at the video above to find out what that's about. We have started a new series, new series talking about starting a business. So we're focusing on market analysis, how to determine if your idea is a good idea or not. Okay, like I said earlier in the video above, when I gave the first and the second points, I told you that 10 points you have to look at when analyzing your market. I told us that what we are supposed to do is to rate our idea based on this point. Okay, like the first point we said is urgency. Okay, so you rate your idea. How urgent is your how urgent do people need your services? How urgent do people need your offer? Okay, now if it's urgent, then you will rate it 10. If people want it right now, okay, you make it 10. If like we talked about, we said if it's a new movie airing on cinemas for the very first time, a blockbuster movie as an urgent something, people will want to rush and watch it while it's still very new. But if it's an old movie that has been around for 5 years, all right, then nobody is really gonna take care about it, okay, that much. Some people will still want to watch it. People that enjoyed it the first time, people that enjoyed it the 100th time, they still want to watch it, but it's not an urgent thing. Okay, most people want to just buy it and take it home and watch it on their own or something. So how urgent is your idea? You look at urgency. Okay, the idea you're offering, based on urgency, does your idea seem like a very good idea? If it's very urgent, then it's a very good idea, right? So you rate the attractiveness of your idea on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being not attractive at all, and 10 being extremely attractive. Okay, we've talked about the first two, that's urgency and market size. Just look at the video above, and you know how you're supposed to do that. Now today I'm going to be giving us 4 extra points. Okay, 4 extra points. Don't forget, I told us at the end of this series I'm going to tell you what to do with the points, with the ratings that you have been accumulating. Okay, so number 3 now is pricing potential. Okay, basically pricing potential is very, very important in any business, in any idea you have. How much are potential buyers going to be willing to pay? What is the maximum people are going to be willing to pay? Okay, for the purpose of this video, because I know that this video is going to go around the world, so I'm going to be using dollars as major currency here, since that's what everybody understands. So let's say, for example, you are thinking of selling lollipop. Lollipop goes for $0.05, 0.5 at most, maybe $1 if amazing lollipop. All right, but airplanes, aircrafts, they go for billions of dollars, millions of dollars, right? So what is the pricing potential? Based on the pricing potential, how attractive is your idea? Scale of 1 to 10. 1 means this idea is not very good because people won't be willing to pay much money for it. And then 10 means the idea is very good because people are going to pay billions for it, right? So how attractive is your idea based on scale 1 to 10? On talking about pricing potential. The second one, cost of customer acquisition. Okay, what I'm going to talk about today? Cost of customer acquisition. Cost of customer acquisition. My English. Right. So, how hard is it to acquire customers? How much work do you need to put in? How much money do you need to put in to get customers? All right. So, the example that we're going to talk about today is think about a restaurant that is by the highway. All right, a restaurant that is built by the highway, like a fast food restaurant that is by the highway. They put less effort into acquiring customers because as you're passing, you see them, you stop by, you're hungry, you eat. Right? They put less effort into acquiring customers as opposed to maybe government contractors out there that have to spend millions of dollars and a lot of time, like thousands of hours, to acquire customers, to acquire high-end contracts. Okay, so how attractive is your idea based on the effort and money you need to acquire customers, customer acquisition? How attractive is your idea? 1 maybe is not attractive at all because you need to spend millions of dollars and thousands of hours to get a customer. And 10 means it's extremely attractive because you basically don't need to do anything. Once the business is set up, customers just find you automatically. So how attractive is your idea based on this factor of customer acquisition. Okay, write down your points. Don't forget the points you gave for the ones we've already talked about. We talked about urgency, we talked about market size, we've talked about pricing potential. Now we're talking about customer acquisition. Now, write down the ratings, scale 1 is to 10 for each of these points and keep them in a safe place. Right? The third one we're going to talk about today is the cost of value delivery. Okay, if you watch this video above where we talked about what a business is, you must have something of value you're offering that people are willing to pay for. Okay, watch the video above, understand what the definition of business. So how much is it going to cost you to create and deliver the value you are promising? How much is it going to cost you to create and deliver the value that you are promising? All right, now is it going to cost you a lot in money and effort, or is it just something simple? For example, sending a video to a friend, like sending this particular YouTube video that I'm going to ask you to share, okay? Share it to your friends so that they will learn all these things. Because a lot of businesses, statistics tell you that less than 1% of businesses succeed. And the only reason that businesses don't succeed is because we don't know these things. We just bring up an idea, we dive into it, we grind and grind and grind, and then you're like, oh my God, it's not working out. After 5 failures, you're like, that's it, I'm done. And then you say only less than 1% of business succeed. It's because you don't know these things. Okay, so the example we're talking about in value delivery, the effort it will take you to send this video to your friend in your contacts, share it on your WhatsApp groups, on your WhatsApp contacts and the rest, on your emails and the rest, is very effortless. Okay, you do it within seconds and you don't spend any money. It's basically free, right? But then the effort it will take you to create a factory, to build a factory, to produce cars, right, is very serious effort. So in this example, for example, now you're going to give the emailing list or the sending of the YouTube video a 10 because it's kind of free. It's not that very free, but it's almost free and it's very, very easy. And then car production obviously is going to be maybe a 2 or a 1 or a 3, depending on how difficult you think it is. All right. So based on your idea, how attractive is your idea when it comes to value delivery? That's you creating the value you are offering, you are promising, and delivering it to the customer. How easy is it? If your idea is very attractive based on this point, you give it a 10. If it's not that attractive, you give it a 2, a 1. All right. Now, the last point we're going to talk about for today, I don't want the videos to be very long. The last point I'm going to talk about today is uniqueness of offer. Okay. How unique is your offer? Now, we all know that it is very difficult to come up with something that you're the only person or the first person to have the idea of, right? It's almost impossible these days. But how unique is the offer? For example, there are a lot of saloons out there, okay? There are a lot of saloons all over the world, but there are very few companies that offer private space travel. If you want to go to space, you want to go into the moon, there are very few companies that offer private space travel. But there are a lot of companies, there are a lot of businesses that offer salon services. They wash your hair, braid your hair, cut your hair, whatever. So how unique is your idea? All right, looking at these two examples, obviously we know that the based on the attractiveness level, okay, the space travel is leaning towards the 10, and then the salon is leaning towards the 1. Okay, so rate your own idea based on the attractiveness. Okay, when we talk about the uniqueness, how unique is your offer? If it's very unique, you give it a 10. If it's not that unique, you give it a 1. Don't forget, even if you are going to introduce something very unique in your salon, but the fact that salon is not that much of a unique idea, you should give it a score based on that, not that particular single plan you intend to incorporate into your what do you call it, salon. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. All right, in the next video, I'm going to be giving us a bonus how to get loans in Nigeria. Okay, for these are for Nigerians that want to start a business. A lot of us have so many wonderful ideas, but there is no capital to get started. The federal government has brought something that is very, very good and very unique for the youths, for the young graduates in this country. So I'm going to be explaining it to us, how you go about applying it, and then they assist you on the step-by-step procedure on how to go about it. Okay, thank you so much. I am Athanasius Manji Albert once again, all the way from Abuja. Okay, hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.